even though I'm not much of a big city guy myself, I feel like being somewhere like this would be pretty nice. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we helped out the Imperial Chronicle. And this time, we are doing some more side quests. Which ones? I don't actually remember. It's been a few days since I last recorded, which, considering how, how strapped for time I am with recording usually, not exactly the best case scenario. We just double check what do we got. Let's go. Alright, let's go over to Alto Street. Fitting that this is a very musically inclined place, what with Elliot's house as well as the concert cafe at 12, which is where we are heading to now. Welcome back, Elliot. Seeing you walk in, it's like nothing's changed. Glad to see you're doing well, Hemming. See, an old friend of yours. Yep, let me introduce you. Hemming used to be a famous musician, but now he's settled down and owns this place. Fiona and I have known him since we were kids, and we owe him a lot. This place is pretty popular, too. If you're involved with music in Heimdall, you probably know it well. Fascinating. I wasn't even aware that this place existed. It's kind of relaxing. Ah, thank you. Now the introductions are out of the way, you sent in a request for us to take care of, didn't you? I did, in fact. Can you start right away? Should we read? And of course we will. Mind telling us what you need? First mention that one of your favorite records was smashed. That's right. It happened while I was trying to change around the store's layout. I ended up knocking one of the shelves over by mistake, which in turn led to the record falling out and shattering. Well, terrible luck. Which record was it? Tragically enough, it was Amber and More. Oh no, you play that one every night! It came out over 30 years ago. It has become rather hard to find, yes. You know your music. The Wind Orchestra will be proud. Maybe. We got plenty of other records to play while I look for a replacement, so it's not an insurmountable problem. I'm more worried about that fact that I have an old friend stopping by this evening who really loves that song. That's why I'd like to ask you if you can find me a replacement before the end of the day. Makes sense. I assume you searched all the nearby record stores already. Yeah, I did, but none of them had them in stock. This is a big city, though. I haven't given up on it just yet, which is why I sent the request your way. We have our work cut out for us. Does anyone know of any stores that might sell old records? You might want to ask Fiona about that. She has a piano and Stretch would know where to buy records. Probably knows every store. Thoughts exactly. She's probably our best bet. We know where to start. Hopefully she'll be able to help us. Look at you kids, already formulating a plan. Here, Elliot, this should cover the cost of the record if you manage to find it. Thanks. We're off to find that record. And we start the quest, Amber More. I can't roll my R's, otherwise I would've. Because, you know, makes things sound fancier.
My turn!
Heading over to Fiona. Hello. Oh, hello everyone. Is there something I can help you with? I hope so. Oh no, poor Hemming. That might be a hard record to find, though. As far as I can remember, most stores here don't stock it anymore. That's what we were afraid of. That's why we came to you. Thought you might know some other way we can get our hands on it. There is something of a long shot, but how about asking over at Plaza Bifrost on Vancouver Street? That's not a suggestion I was expecting. Same here. I don't remember there being any music stores in there. Did they add one while I was gone? Not within the building itself, no. However, Plaza Bifrost actually has a number of partner stores all throughout the city, some of which sell records. So if you ask there, they'll be able to check if any of them have a copy in stock. That's quite the trick. I'm impressed. Well, you learn these kind of things as you grow up. Aren't you lucky to have such a reliable sister, Elliot? So humble, too. But I can't deny you've really helped us out. Thanks, though. We'll head straight for Plaza Bifrost right now. Remember to be careful. She's really crazy about her brother, isn't she? Maybe a little bit too much, but also, I mean, I'm a sucker for redheads, so that doesn't really, pertain to anything. I just like the design. That's really all there is to it. There's a lot of designs in this game that I like. Even some of the minor characters, like there's that one group of people in Berea Hard that were, just random civilians. I like their design. Lyndon Vivi. Welcome to Plaza Bifrost. Is there anything I can help you with? Went for a specific item and heard that this was the place to ask. That's right. What can I help you find today? I find a record that came out roughly 30 years ago. It's called Amber and More. Is there any chance someone here would have it in stock? Amber and More. Allow me to get in touch with our affiliated stores. Please bear with me as I do so. Thank you for waiting. You managed to find it? I'm afraid not. Contacted all 5 stores, but none of them had a copy, I'm afraid. That's less than ideal. You ask anyone else? Fortunately not. I'm afraid you might have to inquire elsewhere. However, before we resort to that, it is possible for us to contact the record maker and ask them to send us a copy. Would that be of interest to you? How long would it take to arrive? It depends on the company, but anywhere from a week to a month, I'd say. Oh. Unfortunately, we're asked to find a copy by tonight. While I appreciate the offer, there's no much point in getting it a week from now. So I need it right away. I might suggest you visit the Osh District. There's a very reliable second-hand store there that might have it. Alright, I didn't think of that. I didn't realize there were second-hand stores in Heimdall. Do you live in the Osh District, Matthias? Not only do I live there, I know the woman who runs the store. The store's name is Emerald's, and I'm fairly certain they sell old records. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. My pleasure. Do hope you find what you're looking for. And, I mean, fitting for a hometown. You know, quite a few very useful connections that we have. So over here we can go over to the Oster District. Oh yeah, because this is our first time entering the Oster District, we'll have a little bit of a slower transition just to kind of show us entering for the first time. Definitely looks a little bit, not necessarily slummy, but not as fancy as the Alto District. Because the Alto District was very fancy. This is the Ost District where I was born and raised. There are mostly lower-class citizens and laborers living around here. There are a lot of old-looking buildings in this area, but it doesn't look especially rundown. It wasn't included in the city's recent redevelopment plan, but they take good care of it nowadays. Once my father and Chancellor Osborne came into power, at least. 2 of them have managed to improve the employment numbers around here, and, in turn, standard of living. It's so popular in Heimdall. Chancellor Osborne in particular is famous for holding his ground against even the most influential nobles. Interesting. Does that mean when you're your house, Matthias? Yeah, relatively. Well, there isn't much to see here. Everyone gets along pretty well, and they're always there for each other. On that note, there are a number of people who I'd like to see before we leave, but I'll do that later. Fine by me. Let's go. Yeah, we don't need to talk to Matthias' friends. We do have, you know, we can visit Matthias' home, but why would we do that? That's boring. Plus, we're probably gonna have to visit it in the story later on. Here's the store that he was talking about before, Emerald's. Oh, hi, Matthias. What are you doing here? I'm with your grandmother. It's kind of odd not to see you here. We called it quits, basically, so now the store's all mine. Really? No need to freak out. I'm handling things pretty well. Anyway, be sure to drop by if you're ever in the neighborhood. I don't have too many years on me, but I know what I'm doing. Right. Anyway, there's something I'd like to ask. Searching for a specific record. You know if you have Amber and Moore in stock here by any chance? Let me have a look, okay? Sorry for the wait. Is this the one? Thank you very much. Well, yeah, it's the real deal. It's in really good condition considering it's secondhand too. I will be ecstatic to see this. How much is it? It's 10% whole off the original price. Only 10%? That's still pretty expensive. Hey, I'm trying to run a business here. It's a fair price given how well the record's managed to hold its value. I figured it'd be more than regular price since it's so rare. See, she gets it. It'd be way more than retail price if it were out of print too. 10%. Take it or leave it. We'll take it. Pleasure doing business with you. Found what we needed. Let's bring us back to Hemming. Again, just on the point of liking minor character designs, I like her design. She kind of works as a second version of Mixed. So, you know, you have all these courts here. It's a pawn shop, second-hand shop, whatever you want to call it. Sorry for yawning. I kind of need to rush out some recordings more than I like. Meow. At the very least, there are cats. And that's what really matters in this world. That there are cats. Heading back to the Alto District, we can go and turn this back into Old Man Hemming as we go into turbo mode. Speed over the powers of time and space. No, not you, Rand. Rand's somehow not supposed to see with nose in another book. Your mother's blueprints, I'm guessing it's another military-related one. Close but no cigar. It's actually a book for train fanatics. A darn good one of that. I figured I had a 50-50 chance. So you found it after all. Oh yeah, it's all yours. So I couldn't find you a brand new one. Oh, no need to worry. You've really saved my evening. You don't have to worry about disappointing my friend. How wonderful to hear. Yeah, all that searching was worth it. You can't go without a reward, so here, it's one of our desserts. That's 5 of your desserts, sir. Thank you very much. Looks so good that I sort of want to eat it right now. That's quite the compliment. Well then, best of luck with your field study. And yeah, 5 wobbly puddings in order for completing Amber Amour. What do the wobbly puddings have? That's actually really nice. I don't even know what would make that. Yeah, we don't have any puddings. So, it's probably just a recipe that we haven't found quite yet. Also, we can buy some things here. Pizzas. We don't need to buy any of the soft, fluffy omelets. I'm probably gonna, at a later point, do some more money grinding. Just because things are expensive. Very, very expensive. Let me just... Like, if we go over back to Vancouver Street, this is, you know, not what we need to do, but I just want to kind of show things off of why we really need money. The stage will have our best armors, and actually a lot cheaper than I thought they were. 3,000 is still not insignificant, but, you know, it's what, about 3,000 times, what, 9 for just the shirts, I think. Right? The red jacket's better. Red jacket's better, so 3,600 times 9, that's what, 30,000 about? A little over 30,000, I think. You're the person who runs that other store. Our next destination is Driverless Plaza. Of course, also the weapons will probably be a little bit more expensive than the clothing, but still taking out about a quarter of our money just on armor. Yeah, not exactly ideal when we still have other things that we might want to buy. This is Driverless Plaza. The largest building you can see in the distance is Val Flame Palace, home of the Imperial family and the government. See the statue of Emperor Drykels the Lionheart in the center of the plaza as well. This is the one place in the capital that never gets any less stunning no matter how many times I see it. Well, we've come all the way here. Might as well go take a close look. Yep. And perhaps we could, but probably more importantly, there's a quest. For the homemade gelato. Welcome, would you like some gelato? I'd like to... Oh wow, there are a lot of you today. How many will you be having and what flavors? I'll take lemon. Don't play along with her. Unfortunately, we haven't come to purchase your assuredly delicious gelato. We're sent by the governor to assist you with a request. So that's why you're here. Sorry about that. No worries. That's what you need our help with. Of course. There's a customer who stopped by for some gelato the other day, you see. I know all about how his hat was a handmade gift he received from someone very special to him. Ironically, you dropped it by my stall, and there's been no sign of him ever since. That's not good. Especially if it was so important to him. Probably devastated after you realize you lost it too. So he's most likely frantically searching for it as we speak. The catch being that he's unaware of where exactly you dropped it. Yeah, that's probably it. I could have given it back to him by now if you were a regular customer, but he's definitely not. If you knew who he was, this wouldn't be a problem. How old do you think he was? I think he was in his 20s at least. Didn't mention he was from the Oyster District. That's all I know though, sorry. How many 20-something males are there in the Hunt Valley? More than would make this easy. Still, knowing from the Oyster District shouldn't make things easier. So your house is, right? Exactly. The Oyster District is a strong sense of community. You know, a pub owner who may know something. So I assume we'll find him eventually. Since you know reason not to go to this pub. Probably our best bet. We'll take the hat with us, Jasmine. Of course, here you go. The pub's called Gamgee's. It's owned by a man named Gamgee. Pubs are always good for getting info. That is how video games work. Yes, pubs are an incredibly good way of getting information. You're gonna make me go and investigate the palace, but I want to go help a guy return his hat.
Here's the statue of Emperor Drykels. He strikes quite a stately pose.
Weird to think he's the one who founded our academy.
He's got a very nice beard. Wait, are you? Oh, it's Anton! That guy's actually a poet, you know. And using his tragical life as inspiration for everything he writes. Traveling only reminds me of his past projections and helping write more. This is Val Flame Palace, just magnificent. If there was even 1,000th of the majestic as this building, maybe she would have rejected me. Remember those weirdos from Berea Hard? I remember those weirdos from Berea Hard. This is Val Flame Palace. It's where the Imperial government is headquartered too, right? Yeah. It's a pretty imposing building, though. Looking up at it, one can really appreciate the grand scale of this nation. True. Oh, you're all here too? Wait, what are you guys doing here? Totally coincidence, not like we were planning to end you here. Isn't your group supposed to be focusing on the western half of the city? I seem to recall your group being assigned to cover the east side, and yet here you are. It's to where our areas overlap. Have you been going around exploring all the places on your list too? Yes, we only arrived here by tram a little while ago. How's everything coming along, Fee? Not bad. Still, the city this big, it's quite a coincidence to just run into each other like this. True, perhaps fate keeps trying to bring us together. I take it they all put you up in an old guild house too, then? Yeah, I have to say, I didn't see that coming. Your dad seems like he's the meddling type, Matthias. I wish I could disagree. I'm sure he has his reasons. We've explored about half our assigned areas so far. How about you? Yeah, I'd say we've been through about half of ours too. I see. Seems we'll have some more legwork ahead of us. Give it our best out there. Oh hey, why don't we all get lunch together later? Sounds wonderful. Don't guarantee we'll be able to get again together during our visit after all. Be a perfect chance for exchanging information as well. I have no objections. Just give a call on our Arcus when you're ready to take a break for lunch. We'll do the same. Back to exploring then. Yeah, let's move on to the next area. Later, everyone. Later. I like Fee smiling. That's nice. She's gaining emotions. Alright, let's get back to exploring then. Right. See if we can finish scouting out our assigned areas before noon. Now we can probably go to the Ost district. I'm gonna assume it's pronounced Ost, but I don't actually know. We of course did pop by here before for Amber Amor. And we can just hop into GameG's pub. Long time no see, GameG. Oh yes, didn't expect you to see you back so soon. Did Carl call you back to help with the summer festival or something? Not exactly. Again, this is my father we're talking about. I've just playing all along. Guess you haven't outgrown that habit of overthinking things. Either way, glad to see you're doing well. Make yourself at home. I hope your kids stick with him too. He's stubborn as a mule, but a good guy at heart. Will do. We're well aware. Thanks. But to the matter at hand, there's something I'd like to ask GMG. Please take a look at this hat for us. We're searching for its owner. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. I remember now. Jim's wife made this for him after they got married. I was crazy about it and wouldn't stop showing it off, so I tried my best to erase the damn thing from my mind. So it's Jim's, is it? I'm surprised he dropped something that important to him, though. I'll hurry up and give it back to him. He'll probably cry tears of joy. Last he heard, he's off of work today, so you should go find him at his house. Just try to keep this a secret from his wife if you can. Things could get awkward if she heard he dropped it, I guess. This question might be a good idea. You know where he lives? Yeah, step aside, take a slight right, and head down the steps, directly ahead. Thanks for the information, GMG. Don't sweat it. I don't know why I gave him this voice. I don't even know what kind of voice it is. It's definitely some sort of accent. I just can't really, you know, put my finger on which accent. Meow. Meow.
That's 3 cats now.
Oh, what a little cutie.
There have always been a lot of cats around here. Not sure why, though.
Fitting for Cassandra Morris to mention cats, considering the whole, you know, Morgana thing. Even though Morgana will insist that he is not a cat. Morgana is a cat. Into house 1. And over to Jim's wife. Oh, hello there, Matthias. It's my Jim's home. So let's grasp where he is. Won't happen to know where Jim is, would you? I just missed him, actually. Only a short while ago without so much as a word. He's been acting a bit odd for the past few days, too. You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you? No, of course not. Right. What you need him for, anyways? Now, again, you wanted to me to pass a message on to him, that's all. That's the kind of thing you want to do face to face. Shouldn't have gone too far. Thanks for letting us know. Sorry for intruding. You know, we can probably just... Yeah, we can finish this quest off. Oh, come on, Tram, hurry up. I can't remember where I dropped it. Jim, there you are. Found him just in time. It wouldn't have been easy to find him if you'd gotten on the tram. Did you say find him? Were you looking for me for some reason? That we were. This one happened to be yours, would it? My hat! I can't believe it. This is it. The hat that Grass made for me. Oh, thank Adios. I've been looking all over this for the past few days. Where in the world did you find it? We didn't find it at all. We had the gelato stall by the plaza. Picked it up after you dropped it. Oh, now that I think about it, I do remember taking it off over there since my head was getting itchy, and then... You accidentally dropped it? Is that... I had no idea we were here, Grass. Sorry, Marcus. I decided to follow you after I realized what happened. I can't believe you, Jim. Not only did you drop that, you didn't even tell me the truth about it. Sorry, I just didn't want to upset. I understand how you felt, but you should have just told me. Didn't you swear never to keep anything from you when we got married? Well, except for the fact you broke that oath and anything else. Oh, you're right. So sorry. I should have told you right away. I'll forgive you this time. Thank you so much for returning it, Tim. I could be more grateful. This is even close to a proper word, but here. You sure we can have these? Oh, by all means. Please give her thanks to the lady at the gelato stall, too. Of course. Well then, let's go home, darling. We wouldn't want us to stay off now, would we? I know we would not. Can't thank you all so much for this. And look, we teleport back here. How'd you find him then? Thank goodness, how can I ever repay you? I think you're overestimating what we actually did. Don't worry about it. That's not true at all. Speaking of which, you must all be exhausted after all that running around. How about some gelato to refresh yourself? You mean it? Well, thank you. It's the least I can do. And a treat, thank you. You look deliciously refreshing. And we complete. Hats off. So all is well. That ends well. I'm pretty sure I already said that. Oh well. And yeah. Fee gets the lemon gelato, everyone else gets vanilla. Which... Yeah, there's also some mixed gelato, which actually, that's really nice. I'll consider getting some Venturi. But next time, we'll be taking care of, well, at least starting to take care of our last quest here. So until then, see you guys later.